How long does it take to learn the stock market? That is what we are talking about in today's video. I know there are a lot of you that want to invest in the stock market, but you are concerned it is going to take too much time. So let's talk about exactly how much time it's going to take to learn the stock market. Let's dive right in. All right, how long does it take to learn the stock market? There's actually a lot of different ways you could look at this, so I'm just going to break it down as simply as possible. Because first off, I want you to know that you can learn to invest in the stock market, and it does not need to take that much time. There are quite a few people out there that want to learn to day trade and be involved in the stock market every single day. I am not one of those people. I like to automate my investing, so I learned what I needed to know about the stock market, about investing, and I've been able to automate that process. I teach others about investing in the stock market. So the way we are going to look at this in today's video, how long does it take to learn the stock market? I'm going to just basically break down the course that I offer. And before you think, oh, she's just trying to sell me the course, yes, I will leave a link to a free masterclass about the course. But honestly, I want you to really think about investing on your own, because if you are paying a financial advisor to manage your investments for you, that is going to take up about 34% of your retirement money, which is costing you years of retirement. So I really want you to learn to invest in the stock market on your own, because when you are paying someone else to invest your money for you, you're going to be paying them your entire lifetime, even during your retirement years. So I am super passionate about helping people do this, and you do not need to sign up for my course. It's just the easiest way to break down this information. So honestly, when you are getting started in the stock market, before you even invest, you're going to need to know what your long-term financial goal is. Why are you investing in the stock market? Do you want to just have fun with it? Do you just want it to be a learning experience? Or do you want to set up a retirement plan and have your investments ready for you to retire? Why are you investing? That's the first part of investing. Why do you want to do it? What is your goal? So comment below and tell me if you know your goal for investing. I am curious to know what it is. And then once you do know your goal, you want to know where you are financially. You want to know how much income's coming in, what your expenses are, so that you know how much money you have to invest. We don't want to just be randomly investing money and then realizing we can't pay our mortgage payment or our utilities or our other expenses. So it's really creating that foundation, knowing where you are currently. And then going along with that goal, let's just say for today's video that you do want to retire. You want to become financially free. So you need to figure out what that number is that you would have to have invested. And then you can work backward and say, okay, I need to invest this certain amount every single month to hit my investment amount by the date that I want to. So there's just these foundational pieces that we need to have in place even before we start investing. But once those are in place, then we can learn about the different investment accounts out there. So for example, a Roth IRA, a 401k, a traditional IRA, a SEP IRA, a spousal IRA, a taxable brokerage account, right? We want to know all of the different accounts that are out there so that we can pick the best ones for ourselves. And sometimes that's picking just one account, or it could be multiple accounts. And once we do that, then we want to understand what we can invest in inside of the stock market. So there are individual companies like Amazon, McDonald's, Disney, Tesla, or there are index funds that include the S&P 500, the top 500 stocks, or the US total stock market, or there are even different index funds that are for different sectors, or there are REITs, real estate investment trusts, or there are bonds or bond funds. So there's a number of different investments. And honestly, we don't need to learn in detail about all of these different types of investments. We can learn about a few of them and decide what is going to work best for us. And then once we do learn about those investments, we can pick the investments that are going to work best for ourselves. And then we can start investing in those investments. And we can even automate that process. And I go into more detail about this in another video. I will leave a link above. But if we were able to automate our investing, take ourselves out of the picture, then it's actually going to get done. And we also want to secure our financial freedom. If that is our long-term goal, we want to make sure that we can stay financially free once we achieve that financial freedom goal. So we want to understand how we can do that. And then there's also the aspect of taxes. We want to pay the least amount in taxes. At least I want to pay the least amount in taxes legally that we possibly can, so we can have more of our money invested and working for us. And we also want to have the right mindset when we are learning about the stock market. A lot of people are fearful of investing in the stock market, but if we can really understand how to invest and not base our decisions on our emotions, we are going to be a lot more successful with our investing. And I go over each of these things in detail in my course. And honestly, answering the question, how long does it take to learn the stock market? For me and my clients, it takes about 6 weeks. We go through this step by step and make sure you have all of the foundations in place. And then we go over the investment accounts and the types of investments and automating your investing and making sure that you secure that financial freedom and that you have the right mindset in order to do this. And just to share an experience of one of my clients, she was super nervous to invest in the stock market. It sounded really overwhelming and really confusing and really anxiety inducing for her. But she knew that she needed to invest her money. She couldn't just leave her money sitting in her savings account. So she went through the program and I coached her each step of the way. And she was able to understand how the stock market works and what investments would be good for her and what investment accounts to set up. And so she did each of these steps along the way. She set up her account. She bought her very first investment and then ended up automating it. And she was just so excited to be able to learn this on her own because she thought it was going to take a lot longer than 6 weeks because there is so much information out there that it is very overwhelming. But if we can just break it down very, very simply, we can learn the stock market in a short amount of time. We don't need to know every single thing about the stock market in order to invest in the stock market and be successful with our investing. If we had to know every single thing about the stock market, I would have never begun investing, and I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't have either. But we can get a really good grasp on the important things and be successful with our investments. So tell me in the comments below, how long do you think it takes to learn the stock market? I am curious to know. And if you are interested in me helping you invest in the stock market, you can click on that link below and check out the free masterclass. And I do want to add that investing in the stock market actually helped me invest in real estate. I was able to buy my 4th property because I had part of my down payment in my stock market investments. I cashed that out and put it toward my down payment. So I was able to invest in real estate. And I've also been able to build my net worth by investing in the stock market. So I feel like the stock market is a great way to invest our money, to take advantage of that compound interest, and it can help us retire or become financially free. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and share it with someone else who would like to hear this information, and hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the little bell to get notified on when I post new videos. And if you want to see even more content from me, make sure and check out the videos on the side of the screen. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.